Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Thursday in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side gig. Welcome. Good to see you, Peter. What is happening? How are you? Hey, I got my Rocky shirt on for you guys. You know, it's that kind of a day, if you would. I know you did. So, um, you know, I heard this analogy the other day, and I really like it. And I'm kind of a story analogy kind of guy, so I got to share this with you. Um, there's a reason why, the struggles, the challenges in life, they seem to have more significance. They seem to have more weight to them. They seem to have more of a hit. Like when it hits, you really feel the struggle, you really feel the pain, you really feel the loss, you really feel the curveball, right? The challenges, the hardships, you really feel those. And some of them really make a huge impact, right? Now, why is it that side it makes so much more noise and it has so much more impact than this side? When the things are good and well, sometimes it doesn't make that big of an effect like a pain does. Hey Jenny, how are you? Welcome, good to see you. So why is that? I'll give you this analogy that I came across the other day. So there's an engineer in a building, and he's on the 6th or 8th floor, and he's trying to get one of the workers' attention that's down on the sidewalk. I'm looking down like I'm the engineer, right? He's looking down, he's trying to get that guy's attention. So what he does, he takes a $1 bill and he kind of crumbles it a little bit and throws it down on him. And the worker obviously notices the dollar bill and picks it up and puts it in his pocket. Doesn't think of it much. The engineers are like, I really want to get his attention. So he takes a $5 bill and does the same thing and throws it down. And the worker looks at the $5 bill and is like, what? Okay. Takes the $5 and puts it in his pocket, right? It's not working. So the engineer says, all right, this has got to get his attention. He takes a $20 bill, throws it down, and the worker just picks it up and puts it in his pocket like nothing. And so the engineer says, okay, well, I'm not getting his attention this way. Here's what he does. He takes a little piece of rock or a stone, and then he throws that down. And as soon as that hits the ground, the worker takes a look back up to see where that came from. And that's how the engineer got his attention. Sometimes the rocks that are thrown at us are just there to get our attention. I can certainly speak from experience. The rocks in my life, all of them, have been there to, is that what you call a wake-up call? Have been there to really get my attention, right? Sometimes you get blessings, and I've talked about this, I think, in another live. You get blessings, like you find a dollar bill, you find a $5 bill, you find $10 bill, and you're like, oh man, I wish it was like a $20 bill instead of 10. It's like, how about you being grateful for the 10? You just found a $10 bill. It's the same thing here. Sometimes the blessings in our lives may be big, maybe small, right? But sometimes the blessings in our lives, we don't take the time to appreciate. We don't take the time to look up to see where they came from and appreciate. But what do? We just kind of take the credit, put it in our pocket, and just walk off. But then when something like a rock or a challenge is thrown at us, what do we do then? Start moaning and groaning and complaining and blaming, right? That's the time we get vocal, right? Not the time that we've been blessed, we've been taken care of, but the time that the rocks and the challenges are thrown at us. So what a great analogy, right? What a great analogy. I thought this was just wonderful. And the reason why the challenges and the curveballs, the obstacles, the hard times, the reason why these are louder, these make more of an impact, of a dent in our lives, is I truly feel like it's because to get our attention. The good Lord above is trying to get our attention. And if you believe in the universe and, the dirt, then those things are trying to get your attention, and to keep you on your purpose. So hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. And yeah, I'd love to get your feedback on this. I know, hey, listen, this is where stories come from. The struggles, the hardships that I've talked about a gazillion times, right? Stories are meant to be shared, not stored. This is where it comes from, the struggles, the hardship, the rocks that are thrown at us. So I know some of you have been through some serious stuff. So, hey, if you feel like you want to share a couple things, you can drop them in the comments below, or you can shoot me a chat, and we'll take it from there. And if you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you gotta do. Spread the love, tag a couple people, share it on your wall. You know what you do. And with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side gig. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.